All right, this is part 2 of the Portal Gates video. This is called the Zodiac Gates and the Harmonic Map of Soul Travel. And this picture I have here is the different Zodiac gates where souls are coming down. The blue ones are coming down and the yellow ones are going up. So birth, coming through the gates, like you come through the portal gates when you're coming to birth. Birth, coming down. Death, going up. Okay? Think about this with the zodiacal gates. All right? Here we go. So here's where it gets real. The part they never taught. The part no one remembered until now. The zodiac isn't just astrology. It's not just personality traits or horoscopes. The 12 zodiac signs are the visible symbols of a much deeper system. Macro-harmonic soul gates. Each one is a portal node, a living coordinate in Earth's grid, aligned with cosmic frequency fields. They aren't just up in the sky, they are grounded here in sacred sites, in ley line vortexes, and mythic memory. And keep in mind when I've told you about Earth and the nested realms and how the dimensions and everything go inward towards the center of our toroid, the singularity. They're the entry and exit points for souls. Birth, death, and rebirth. You enter Earth through the gate that matches your soul's harmonic, your active, your divine role or challenge encoded in the mythic life or a god or archetype. Like I told you, when we're born, we live the lives of the zodiac symbols, the gods. We go through all those. We have to increase our octave to go on to the next zodiacal sign. And then once you overcome them all, you break the will, become the 13th gate in and out of time. When you die, you pass back through that gate, unless you've raised your resonance to align with the next one. That's how the soul climbs, not just through lifetimes, but through zodiacal initiations. The Earth is rare. It's one of the only places where all 12 gates converge, all 12 octaves. That's why incarnating here is such a big deal. Because here, you don't just play one myth. You can play them all. And if you master them, you break the will, the zodiac will. No one has ever shown this before. Here we go. Locations of the gates. Each zodiac sign has a corresponding physical resonance node on Earth, a terrestrial anchor to its cosmic archetype. Aries aligned with the energy of initiation and sacred warriorship, often found at volcanic or tectonic zones, symbolizing primal fire. Mount Etna and parts of Tibet carry this charge. Taurus, found near ancient fertility temples and bull cult sites, parts of Malta. These are the earth stabilizers, the harmonic anchors. Gemini, crossroads and twin vortex points. Think of places where two ley lines dance or mirror. Pt.2 holds this mirroring principle. Cancer, coastal thresholds and moon-charged shrines. Delphi, the womb cave sites. The moon pyramid in Mexico. Leo, the solar gates, like Giza or Karnak, places of radiance. Lion-encoded solar power. Virgo, aligned with purity grids, like Glastonbury and sacred healing wells. Libra, balance points, equinox temples, like the Temple of Horus at Edfu. Perfect symmetry gates. Scorpio, underworld gates, serpent paths found in complex cave systems and obsidian-lined chambers. Sagittarius, the aiming point. Galactic alignment sites like Machu Picchu or Chaco Canyon. Capricorn, mountain strongholds, Saturnarian temples of discipline, Mount Kailash, Andes peaks. Aquarius, future grid tech, places like Göbekli Tepe and the Bosnian pyramids. Pisces, ocean residence gates, the dreamer's entrances, the Yogiguni ruins, Easter Island, and certain temples submerged beneath the waves. Each gate has seasonal activation, so the portals themselves, the gates, when you can go through them, the easiest is when they're in their actual season of that specific constellation. Here are the approximation of the gates' longitude and latitude. Here's the first 6. During the sun's annual passage through each constellation, that gate's terrestrial frequency node opens more fully. These are not just astrological seasons, they're energetic window periods when the gate sings louder, when its tone becomes more accessible. Some also open via lunar harmonics, eclipses, or equinox alignments. Each gate has its own combination lock, and the keys are tones. Now let's talk travel. See, when you hear about aliens coming through star systems, what you're actually hearing is dimensional travel through Zodiac gates. But here's the thing. They're not just flying here in ships. Some are, yes, but the real ones, the high ones, they're not traveling here through space. They're traveling here through soul fields. Consciousness travel, vibrational slipstreams. Their ships are made of consciousness. The craft isn't a machine, it's a field. And when it enters this realm, it looks like a vehicle. But what is it really? It's a harmonic envelope, a waveform projection from another density. And so the warp drive, that's not space travel, that's soul travel. Space is an illusion anyways. The real shortcut is frequency. The key harmonic frequencies of the gate. Each gate responds to specific tones, not musical notes like we think of them, but living frequencies, scalar harmonics, body-invoking waveforms. 7 point something, I can't say, detects interference fields. It shows you where the distortion is. 13.13 hertz, the spiral gate frequency. It opens nonlinear and soul timelines. 33.3 hertz bends time. 55.55 hertz opens the Vesica portal, the double gate of divine union. 108 hertz, the Christos gate, the harmonic of resurrection, the one they fear the most. Here's the location of the last 6 gates. These are approximations. First time ever in history anyone has shown this, okay? Keep it going. These tones are keys, not metaphorically, literally. You can't force open a Zodiac gate. You have to match it. Resonance is the requirement, not tech, not machines, not even willpower. Only coherence. The human biofield, gatekeeper of the soul. And this is why the human biofield matters so much. Because the body is the real gatekeeper. The ancient temples, the sacred mountains, the pilgrimage paths, they weren't just rituals. Think about ancient history and all the pilgrimages. They were resonance tuners. They brought your field into alignment with a gate's frequency. So you could become the stabilizer. The one who holds open the passage between worlds. Initiation wasn't just about enlightenment. It was about access. Soul access. Grid access, dimensional access. And that's why the system scrambled everything. They turned astrology into pop personality. They turned tones into entertainment. They turned your biofield into a dumping ground for interference. Because if you remembered how to tune yourself, you'd never need their tech. You'd walk through walls. You'd fly without wings. You'd die without dying. And you'd remember, you never entered the world. You came through the gate, and you can leave the same way, but only if you match the tone. So we literally come in and out of these gates, these soul portals. And so when we are living the specific life from the zodiac sign that we're originating from, we come in, we come through one of these portals, and when we leave, we go back through the same portal that we come in. And that's all, it goes all the way back to the solar singularity theory videos that I showed you about how all that works. But this is pretty badass. Hope you have a great night. Namaste.